My senior year of high school, and I honestly thought I was just going to go away to like a university and play football for 4 years. And I realized that I was going to go play football for $120,000.
It's not for everybody. But if you're somebody now who's going, you know what, I really don't see myself sitting in college for 4 years, I don't know what I want to do, there is whole other options. I mean, a lot of kids are just like, I really don't know what I want to do, and the cost of doing that going into school is crazy. So for Michigan, I know it was $30,000 for a year, and that was about 4 years ago. So as an electrical apprentice, or any type of apprentice, whether you're a carpenter, you earn while you learn. And you are learning, trust me, you are learning a very valued skill. In one level, you're going to go to university, you're going to learn a lot of theory, and you're going to learn a lot of why things happen. When you start going into a trade, you learn a lot of stuff, but you learn this practical side of really putting it together. And there's a lot of people that think that way that have been discouraged, going, I got to go to this 4 year because that's the only way to go. And I'm saying, no, if you're that person that thinks in a way with, putting things together, you're mechanically adept, then I want you guys to think of this as an option. Over here, we're starting our apprentices out with no experience out of high school, about $15 an hour. So this first year apprentice learning makes $30,000. Second year going to college, let's assume you're going to pay the same. Over here, you now have more knowledge. So every single year as an apprentice, you start to go up. So you probably go from 15 to 17. Let's say that you made $34,000. No overtime, you're not killing yourself, you're still hanging out with your friends at night. Year 3, you're still cranking out those loans, getting stuff going. Over here, you're starting to get up to maybe the $20 an hour mark. And let's say you make $40,000. Not bad. Again, you're in school. You're learning, you're growing towards that degree or that certificate. So year 4, same thing. You finish over here. I'm going to say over here you're about $25 an hour. In your final year as an apprentice, you make about $50,000. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to say right here, you come out with a bachelor's degree. You did really well. And right here, you come out with, you're a journeyman. I'm just going to put it, you're a journeyman electrician or a carpenter or plumber, whatever, mechanic, milling, machine. So at this point, let's just talk about what we spend or make. So over here, $120,000, okay? So you're minus 120. Let's hope your parents and something helped you out, or you got a bit of a scholarship, or maybe hopefully you got a full ride and you're not sitting there. Over here, what are you sitting at? 154. Okay. Okay, so I want to put a number up here. I'm going to keep it just a little bit tighter. It's $250,000. And let's say, you're looking young, but I started out at 18, 19, 20. I'm 21 years old. I got $120,000 debt, or I've been pretty good with my money, and I've saved some money. I've realized I'm in school, and I've realized this is a great opportunity in life to get ahead. I've saved a bunch of this money because I'm still living at home. But overall, my swing is $250,000 at 21 years old. Now, what do you expect to make here? You think you're coming out with my bachelor's degree?
50 or 60.
50 or 60,000? I think that's fair. What do you think you're going to make as a tradesman? Now you get your license. I'm licensed. I can now run people. I got people in a job. I got some responsibility. What do you think you make as a journeyman? Right now, we're paying these guys about $35 an hour. With no overtime, they're at $70,000. Plus full benefits, plus everything you have over here. So, not only am I not sitting in debt, I have a skill that's very required in every automotive plant, in every factory, in every facet in the world. In a world that is automating faster and faster, I have a skill that is in demand versus, and I'm not saying your skill here is not in demand, but you are now at a level that you can move forward at the same pace, but your starting point is $250,000 difference.
Realized that this is what was better for me and what I wanted, because going away to the university, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So I decided to go into the trades, and right now I'm at about year 3 there, and in February I bought my first house, which is kind of I'm 21 years old. So to go over just some of the things that I've learned over the last 3 years or so, it's been crazy being at the bottom of the totem pole. I mean, you're bottom of the pole, but you make your way up, and now I'm at the point where, I'm starting to kind of do things on my own, and I get left by myself. But the knowledge that you gain over those years, you really are earning while learning. Where I was at this point and now to here is, it's immense, the amount of knowledge that I have soaked in. You grind it out. I mean, sometimes you're working early hours and stuff, but I don't think I'd trade it for anything. I absolutely love what I do, and I really think that it was the better choice for me than going away to the 4-year university. Even though I was an athlete and I wanted to go and play football and experience that kind of thing, I have no regrets with the choices that I made to become a tradesman.